Hi, my name's Natasha, and if you're watching this video, it's because you have either contacted me via Facebook because you're interested in an opportunity to learn a bit about what it is that I do, or maybe we have been in contact at some point out and about. Maybe we've bumped into each other somewhere and we've maybe had a discussion a little bit about what it is that I do, and you've requested some further information. So if you are watching this video, then I'm going to talk you through a little bit more about the opportunity and what's available, the type of person that I'm looking for to work with, the sort of people who could be really successful at what it is that I do. But before that, I'm going to just talk to you a little bit about me and a little bit about my background and what it was that got me into this industry and what it was that got me involved in this. So to start with, then, as I've already mentioned, my name is Natasha, and my background is actually within the criminal justice field. So for the past 12 years, I have been working with offenders, trying to help rehabilitate, empower change. My particular area of interest has been with substance misusers. So I have been helping individuals try to change their circumstance, change their individuals, and I've been managing a substance misuse team within the prison service. So that's what I've been doing, that's my background. And I've got to be honest, I love my job. It has its challenges, it can be very, very difficult, but working with individuals, trying to help them empower change, help them recognise that they can make differences within their life has been something which is really, really important to me. Having seen the negative effect of substances on individuals, has been very difficult, and that's always been a passion of mine. So kind of trying to help people. I do have a very caring nature. That's something that's really driven me. So that was kind of a bit about my background. The reason why I decided to take on an opportunity to do something different was really because although I loved my job, and I still still do this part-time, but even though I loved that job, it wasn't giving me the life that I wanted. So financially, I've been really struggling, or I had been in the past. I've been really struggling to be able to fit in everything that I wanted to do. So I'm somebody who likes to go on holidays, I'm somebody who likes to have weekends away, I'm somebody who likes to spend time with my partner and my family. My family are quite spread out from me, they don't all live nearby, and sometimes it's been quite difficult to be able to have the money to be able to go and see them as much as I'd like. I've got nieces and nephews which I very rarely see, or hadn't previously seen very often. So there were lots of things. I've recently purchased a property with my fiance, and to be able to have the money to spend to renovate that and do it up was something that we were really struggling for. We're trying to plan a wedding at the moment, and we didn't really have the finances to even really set a date or look at anything, around when or we might be able to do that. So thankfully for me, I did stumble upon an opportunity. I wasn't really looking for anything. I was looking for something, a little bit of extra work, a couple of extra £100 a month. And I stumbled across this fantastic opportunity, and it does make me very excited, because when I found this opportunity and realised what it could offer me, I knew straight away that this was something which I could be really good at, and I had the qualities and the attributes to be able to help other people be really good at it too. So what is this opportunity? So I am now working part-time as a professional network marketer for a fantastic organisation, Forever Living Products. You may or may not have heard of them, and one of the things which I would certainly say which attracted me was not only the business opportunity and what it could provide, but just in generally the products. We are within the health and wellbeing sector. It's a cash-rich, debt-free organisation, and last year turned over in profits over $3 billion, and that's it's just how many organisations, how many companies do you know that actually have no debt whatsoever? To be cash rich, debt-free is something very, very rare in today's day and age. And because the industry is a health and wellbeing industry, I know, and I'm very confident within this organisation, that it's just going to continue to build and grow, because we know that actually more and more people now are starting to look after their health and look after their fitness, and they're realising the importance of what it is that we're putting into our bodies and making sure that we're actually looking after ourselves. We want to be around for our children and our grandchildren, and we want to be able to live a really healthy, happy life. So to get involved in a health and wellbeing company for me was something that I found particularly attractive. I had previously thought about starting my own business. It was something, having that freedom to be able to work when you want to work, being able to wake up when you want to wake up, being able to go on holiday when you want to go on holiday, not having to work for other people and ask permission for these different things. Being a business owner was something I had thought about for some time. But for whatever reason, I couldn't see how that was ever going to be possible. I didn't have the start-up fees, the costs, the ideas, the imagination to look at how I could make a successful business run all by myself. So when I found out about this opportunity where I could run my own business from home, part-time, in a health and wellbeing sector, which has always been a very high interest to me. I'm someone that likes to keep fit and stay healthy. When I realised I had an opportunity to run my own business within this sector, that really, really sparked an interest in me. So of course I looked into it and I realised what it had to offer, and what it has already given me is just extraordinary. So in the short time that I've been with Forever, I have already not only grown in confidence in terms of my ability and the skill set that I have. I've been able to transfer a lot of the skills I've had from my previous roles into this role, and I've already been able to help lead a team and help coach and mentor those individuals to see some life changes in themselves, and that's really, really rewarding, and I love that. And the fact that this is helping my business to grow and develop by helping other people is something which I get a real big kick out of, and I love helping, and I love mentoring and coaching other people to do really well. So basically, what has it given me? So I've now been able to start my house renovation project. So that's underway. We're going through it. We've got a plan. It's happening. It's underway. We've been able to book and secure a date for our wedding. So wedding plans are now being progressed. We're starting with that. I've been able to spend more time with my family members. I'm going around the country visiting family far more frequently, which is really nice. I'm getting to spend a bit more time with my nephew, which is absolutely lovely. And I'm seeing my friends more too. So, the stresses and the strains that I had previously, they're still there. They haven't disappeared just yet, but I'm seeing some massive improvements in such a short time, and I know it's only going to get better. Next year I've got my ski holiday booked already. I'm going to Lanzarote on a free incentive trip through Forever. I've also got a trip to Liverpool booked in February, which is again part of Forever. That's all been organised through them, and I've got a fantastic incentive which I'm currently working and progressing to, and I'm on track to achieve, which is to go to Greece next year in September as a part of another Forever incentive. So all of these things, global travel, chairman's bonus, car plan, and these things might not mean anything to you, but these are all incentives that this business offers individuals, and that I'm currently working towards. So who do I work with? So currently I work with people from all different backgrounds. So I work with people in the corporate world, people who have been high flyers within their organisations and within their companies, but just don't feel that they're valued, don't feel that they're getting paid enough for all the hard work they put in. They're not being recognised by their companies. They're struggling day to day, working 60, 70 hours sometimes, and sacrificing time with their loved ones and times with their family members. And they want something more. They've seen what this can offer them. I'm helping to coach and mentor those individuals to build really strong, large businesses. I'm also working with mums who have perhaps put their career on a bit of a back burner. They've maybe always had dreams about what they wanted to do, but instead they've spent time on their family, focusing on their family, because that's now their priorities have changed. That's what's important to them. But perhaps, the people I'm working with are missing out on their own personal development and their own challenges and wanting to still have a secure future. So I'm working with individuals who have children and who want now to start looking at building a career at home around their family. So I'm working with mums, I'm working with corporate professionals, I'm working with individuals who are just unhappy at work currently. They're looking for something different. They're not happy in their current occupations, and they wanted a different challenge. They wanted something new. So people are just looking for a different career. I'm also working with people who are just looking for a top-up income. So they're quite happy at work. They have no desire to leave, no desire to change, but they're happy to sacrifice 8 to 10 hours a week to build a top-up income of £200 to £500 a month, with it working by running their own home-based business. So I'm working with such a variation of individuals. I've worked with people who are within the police force, people who are within the prison service like myself, people who are mums at home, people who have worked up that corporate ladder, people who just want to get out the rat race. I work with a range of different professionals. And what I think really key within this industry is experience really isn't essential. So it doesn't matter what your background is, it doesn't matter what your past is. That isn't something which matters to me. What matters to me is the key qualities and attributes that you have. So within this organisation, there are 2 different streams. So I have got currently vacancies for 3 people, and between these 3 people I'm looking for either somebody who is looking at a top-up income of between £200 and £500 a month, and they would like to learn how to run their business, to develop a real strong customer base, to give them that secure extra income. and that's absolutely fine. I have a number of people within my team who want to just earn a part-time income and they carry on with their full-time role, and that's absolutely, that's absolutely fine. What you need is to be very personable, be a good communicator, be willing to talk to, network and socialise with individuals. They are your really key attributes, and you need to be organised. So if you're someone who wants that top-up income, they're the key qualities that you need to have. I also work with individuals who really want to develop a big business. They're the business builders. People who are leaders, they have leadership qualities. They're not going to be happy to settle with an extra £200 to £500 a month. Now, everybody's different. So if you're somebody who thinks, I want to be earning £2,000 to £5,000 a month, and you want to do that within the next 6 to 12 months, for you to become a business builder, and I can help coach and mentor you to do so, then you need to have the following key attributes. And I've written these down because they're really important to me, and I want to make sure that I get these right. So I'm looking for someone who has leadership skills, or if you don't currently have leadership skills, you're prepared to put in the work and effort to learn how to be a leader. And we do provide some absolutely amazing training. Forever Living do have the Investor in People Award gold level because of the amount of coaching and training that we are able to put into our team members. So if you're not currently a leader, or you don't feel confident to be a leader, but this is something that you feel you could be really good at, and you're prepared to put in the time to learn, to train how to be a good leader, then that's absolutely fine. So to be a leader is one of the key qualities. I'm also looking for people who are self-motivated, because ultimately this is going to be your own business. So I'm going to be able to put time into you to help you train and help you coach yourself, mentor yourself to become really successful in this industry. But I'm not going to be on your back and call 24/7 checking up on what you're doing. So you do need to be self-motivated. You need to be able to work independently alongside myself and other colleagues within this organisation. You need to be solution focused. So you will hit challenges. There's always challenges in every industry and every organisation that you work within. And I want somebody who's going to be solution focused and thinking about how they can overcome those challenges, working around outside of the box, thinking outside of the box, seeking support and advice from myself, but also trying to think about the ways that they could try and overcome some of these challenges too. I also want someone who is driven, ambitious, motivated, knows what their goals are. So they've got a plan, they know what they want, and they're going to do whatever it takes to get there. So really solution focused, as I've mentioned, but really driven and ambitious. Hard working, somebody who's not lazy. If you're a lazy person, this particular part of the role isn't going to be any good for you. You need to be able to be proactive and have got a good work ethic. I need someone who's sociable. So, you need to enjoy talking to people. You need to enjoy getting out there, chatting, socialising, having fun, living life. That's something that's really important as part of this role. And, you need to have a satisfaction from helping others. This isn't a key attribute, but I do think everybody that I've worked with, those individuals who are very money driven do very, very well. But those people who maybe are money driven, but also are looking for a better lifestyle and are really looking at helping individuals, those are the people who I tend to see succeed most. So I want to work with people who do care actually about others. I want to work with people who do like helping other people, someone similar to myself, because those are the people who I know that I'm going to want to spend more time with and who I know are going to be really successful in this industry. So from all the qualities which I've listed so far, if you're hearing this and you think that sounds just like you, whether or not that's as someone who wants to earn a top-up income, or if you're someone who wants to become a leader and a big business builder, earning potentially an uncapped income, that's absolutely fine. I want to hear from you. So don't be afraid to ask for further information. I want to hear from anybody who thinks that this opportunity could be something for them. So pick up the phone or send me a message, and I will get in touch to arrange a telephone chat so we can have a bit of a conversation around whether or not this opportunity is for you. I can give you some more specific information about exactly what it is that I do, and we can go from there. So I look forward to hearing from you soon, and take care.